Hi, everyone. This is Alexis, broker with the Stapp Real Estate Group, and I'm honored to be hosting today's Broker Top Tips episode. This episode is going to be for our sellers out there. I want to go over the most efficient, profitable, and quickest way to be able to sell your home in the year 2026. We can sell your home for top dollar in 14 days or less, and you pay 3% total listing commission, across the board. So I'm going to go over our marketing strategy, our timeline, and how that works and how you can save thousands of dollars on commissions. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can take a look at our seller package. And if you want a copy of this, let me know. We'll send it over to you so you can go ahead and have one for yourself. Let's check it out. All right, everyone. So what I'm going to be sharing with you today is a couple of pages from our listing packet. And again, if you want a copy, let me know. I'll send it over to you. But what I want to go through first is our timeline and how we achieve that 14-day success. So this is kind of a little bit of an example. If you decide to sell your home with us, I always encourage you, if you want to go ahead and look at, there's so many different ways to sell your home. I guarantee and I have full confidence that we'll be able to save you the most amount of commission possible when selling your home and sell it the quickest amount of time. Or if you want to sell, if you want to make the timeline a little bit longer, if it suits your needs, we could totally do that as well. But this is going to be the most efficient way to sell your home. And let's go over the timeline and how that works. So this is a timeline for a listing that we had back in July, and this is going to show you the 14 days. So if you look here, the first thing that we schedule is going to be your professional photo shoot. So when we're at your home and we do the listing presentation, we go out and look at all aspects of your home. We kind of get you a little bit prepped of what you need to do to have the professional photo shoot. And our photo shoot entails full video walkthrough, full 3D walkthrough. If you've ever been on Zillow or Redfin, you'll see those point and click tours. So we want to make sure every single room is covered, and we'll kind of give you tips on what to do with each room. And we also, if you need any recommendations on organizers, cleaning companies, staging, anything like that, we have the people to provide that for you. And that's all included in your 3% marketing fee or commission that you pay to us. So we provide all of that. We have this amazing digital stager company that does that as well. Just a little bit of information on that. But we go through every room and kind of tell you what to do to prep for that professional photo shoot and video shoot. We want to make sure we cover every single part of the house, and we want to make sure we have the top quality pictures and videos when we do that, because when you go on Zillow or Redfin or Realtor or any of the other sites that you go and search for homes, we want to make the best first impression possible and reach as many buyers as we can out there. So the professional photo shoot is the most important thing to start this listing. So let's just say July 3rd, we have a professional photo shoot. And then the next day, the home goes live on the market. And that's when the 14 days starts to sell your home. So we usually need about 7 to 10 days to be able to do that. We call it like a marketing blitz or marketing campaign. So right here, 4th to the 11th, we have our marketing campaign. And this is kind of where our secret sauce is, where we go ahead and do all of our marketing. Especially if you have a luxury home or multi-million dollar listing, we want to make sure we hit not just the buyers that are in your area, but international buyers as well. So something that we specialize specifically in. So we want to uncover every single rock out there for all the buyers. So our marketing campaign is very, very targeted. We do physical, digital, anything you can think of. We put a lot of money into marketing to make sure we get your home sold for top dollar in that time period. And because we're so confident in the way we sell, we're going to be selling your home, we are able to invest that money. And at the end of the day, if we don't sell your home, all that cost goes back on us. So that's how confident we are that we can sell your home in this amount of time. And so after our 7 to 10 day marketing campaign, we have what we call our mega open house weekend. So that weekend is the only time we need in order to sell your home for top dollar. So we let's just say, for example, so I think this is a Thursday. We or Wednesday, we go ahead and have the photo shoot that Thursday, a couple Thursdays before. We have about a weekend and a week to be able to market it. And then that following weekend, we have the open house. And that open house, usually we have from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And those are the only 2 days people can go ahead and see the home. So then you don't have to worry about random showings during the week, having to scrabble. And I call you and I say, hey, we have a showing. Can you go ahead and make the house all, organize the house, go ahead and leave the house for us to show it. All I need is a 2 day weekend to be able to sell your home for top dollar. So that's that we right here, the only time for showings. And then that Thursday after the open house, we call it the offer deadline. So that's when we have usually around 7 p.m. on that day is when all the offers come in. That is the offer deadline. We have multiple offers that we can go ahead and present over to you. We talk about it that night. We go through, which offer you think is best. We write up the purchase agreement, and then the next day we open escrow. So that's how we are able to sell in 14 days. Okay, it's okay. I'll go ahead and cut that out. Now, the next page will go into a little bit more detail, so I won't go too much into this, but it'll go into detail about every single step of the way. So if you're selling your home, maybe it's been a while and you kind of want to know the process from beginning to end, the escrow process, the deposit, everything will go into detail on this next page. And the next page after that is going to go into our digital marketing. So it goes into a little bit of detail how we do that. We have your own professional website where you can go ahead and share with all your family members and your friends. That we go ahead and also share with all the buyers out there. Has every single thing about the property, high quality video, 3D walkthroughs. Social media is very, very important. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, your property. Some of the crazy analytics that we do as well on the back end. If someone is looking for homes, let's just say your home is in Rancho Cucamonga, the 4 bedroom, 3 bath home with a pool. If someone else has been looking on Zillow or Redfin for a home with those parameters, when they're searching on Facebook or Instagram, if you've ever been on there before, you'll see advertisements in the middle of your feeds. They're going to be able to see your home in the middle of those feeds. So pretty cool. We hit the local buyers as well as the international buyers, which right here is where I'm going to hit on the luxury advertising. So not only do we advertise on all those regular websites like Redfin, Zillow, Realtor, all those, we want to be able to hit all the luxury advertising. And this is important because if you have a luxury home here in Southern California, we have many people, especially specifically where I specialize in Rancho Cucamonga, moving from out of the country into Southern California and specifically Rancho Cucamonga. Good price range, close to Los Angeles, the mountains, the ocean, everywhere. So we want to make sure we hit every single website that's going to be catered to our international and our luxury buyers. So these are all some of the websites where if you were to go to any of these websites, I'll basically give you a PDF where you can click and see your listing live on every single one of these websites. Mansion Global, Rob Report, Market Watch, Wall Street Journal. These are all really important. And then also the international. So you will be able to see your home on I think it's like over 100 different countries, Redfin, Zillows, and Realtors. It'll be there as well. So that's a little bit of a sneak peek of how we sell your home. The most important thing is we want to make sure and ensure that we sell it for top dollar in 14 days or less. And so if you want a little more information about how we do that, please let us know. We'd love to go ahead and preview your house. If you know someone who's thinking about selling their home in 2026 and they're kind of shopping around for what's going to be the best option for them, we'd love to just give them the numbers, run the numbers, show them what they're going to be paying honestly in commissions, all the fees they're going to be paying at the end of the day, because we want to make sure that they know that they'll basically have a net sheet. This is what I'm going to be netting at the end of the day once we sell your home. So thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure to speak with you about selling your home. Message me. I'll send you a copy of this. There's a lot more to go through, but that's just a little bit of a sneak peek. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.